Hi, fire signs. Welcome to your weekly oracle messages. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of June, I'm offering a special called Inside Out, which is a reading that was created to resemble a little bit of the Gemini season we are currently on, which is all about duality and contrast. So if you would like to know more info about that or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So fire signs, I do feel like in common for the three of you having here the energy of the coffin. Powerful changes. There's a powerful sense of change ahead that is not a new thing. It's an underlying energy present within you that might start to reveal itself, right, during this period of time in a tangible way. For fire signs that have been confused about this change, this letting go, this needing to transform some area of your lives or some part of you into something else, I think that you're going to start to make sense of what in reality that change looks like. Some of you are leaving, a phase of transformation and getting back to the game of life, getting back to situations, needing to deal with them in a very close way. And for some of you, there's a period of adaptation and like this very fiery force as well, that it's sometimes for some of you hard to handle. And I do think that this week for some of you there might be tendencies to have blowouts, right? Is to even, like, I feel like some of you are very easily triggered during this period of time, and you may not be able to feel like you control, the feelings and the reactions that situations take out of you, the best and the worst, because I also feel like some of you need to watch here for some violence outbursts or anger. Some of you might feel some anger come out, especially for fire signs that have been building this anger up, right? Trying to not put it out or express how they truly feel. This week it might be hard to not really have, some level of your emotions revealed. But I think that it's half-half. For some of you, the way this comes out and is expressed can be very positive and actually make things happen. Some of you need to say things, do things, express yourselves in order to really see the results you're looking for. Some of you are kind of torn between acting upon something that it feels like impulse or instinct, or not doing anything. And I think that you need to feel heard as well. Some of you really need to feel heard. You need to feel seen. You need to feel acknowledged. And I think that it's just about the way you go about this. If it's a need of the ego, if it is pride hurt, hurt, your ego that is hurt, that's what I wanted to say, or if it's due to pain or a heartbreak, but things that, if you want to put to project pain, right, or inflict pain or humiliation or anger into others because you were suffering from that as well, be careful. Watch this type of energies, because I don't think that in the end at all you're going to like, of course, the reflection you get from that, the projection you get from that. But for others of you, there's a differentiation between that and actually from whatever experiences you have been through, from the best to the worst. If there's an intention on your side, a good, pure intention, to express how you feel and how you think, I think that you should do that. But you should do that with caution, because you might not want to, but you're exuding some sort of, it's like forceful vibration about you because of a very strong personality or charisma some of you have here, and you might not want to hurt as well others or offend anyone. You might not have any intention to do this, but I really think that if you're not careful this week, you might, without meaning, do it. For Aries, I do feel like some of you want during this period of time to be involved, you know, in your social sphere. I also feel like some of you have something here about business or financial opportunities that might be very attractive, very rewarding for some of you. I think that for Aries involved or interested in expanding businesses or ideas that could prove to be very financially rewarding, there's a high chance that during this week you might have like tangible results or just attracting things easily to you due to that power that I was talking about initially. So especially for Aries men, because you do have the gentleman card here. So the masculine force for Aries, both men and women, but the thing is, for Aries men, this is highly conscious. For Aries woman, you might be attracting dominant male figures in your life of a very with a very strong energy about them that might be helping you financially or just socially in terms of achieving goals or supporting you in achieving goals, supporting you with advice or actually investing in you. I feel like some of you, for Aries men again, if you want to attract something in your life during this week, really be smart and charming about it, because you also have the garden. So the more you put yourself out there, the more you show your grace, your skills, your talents, your ability to kind of manifest from the deepest desires you have, because the fish card is also about deepest desires. I think that you will see it's like an attraction force here where things are just going to come to you. You can, for Aries that understand the law of attraction and how the manifestation energy works, this is a period of time where if you put some intention and energy into this, you can really see miracles happening, and you can really attract fortune. And of course, fortune is not just about money, it's just lucky, you know, opportunities or situations, people, contacts that can really add to your life. I think that you are maybe also more interested in connecting with people, being outdoors, being in a social environment where I think that there are for Aries some spiritual communities as well here. It's like finding their spiritual community or finding a community that has a very soulful connection. For Aries women, I think that there might be a masculine energy that it's important. Again, it could be a loved one, it could be a business partner, it could be a boss, a friend, a parent. But this person has, I think that there might be for some of you Aries women, a man that really wants to help you, or that it's a prominent figure in your life during this period of time to open social doors for you, and so financial or business ones as well. I think that for some of you there might be either you are interested in investing in someone, or someone is interested in investing in you and in what you have to offer. For Leos, I do think that Leos might be dealing with some lack of faith or hope, and this might be creating it's like a pain in the soul, a pain in the heart, a pain inside of you to not have some of your dreams or aspirations happen or met the way you ideally longed for. I think that some of you are dealing with disappointment as well during this period of time, or some loss, some decrease, right, of faith, of hope, of love, of money, whatever it is for all of you that is creating I think that some of you might feel separated from a dream or a person or something that used to be very meaningful, an experience that used to be so meaningful for you, to make you feel whole and loved and cared for. And the separation may really, for some of you, causing you some stress and pain. And some of you need to watch this, because there's a decrease of positive energy. So the negative one is kind of, I think that for some of you, the negative energy is trying to force its way through you. And because of this decrease of spiritual connectedness, right, or hope or belief, it might be easier than what it should for negative forces and thoughts, feelings, to really completely take over you. And I think that some of you might be disappointed, I have to say, because you have here a combination. You have the mice, which is about losses, stress, decrease, sometimes bad energy as well, negativity. And then you have the star, which is good, is dreams, vision, hope, special things, ideals, but the sight. So this combination really makes me feel that Leos during this week need to, more than ever, get spiritually aligned and internally connected to find back a sense of belief in themselves or in whatever the situation is, but also vision. I think that some of you are only seeing, maybe as well already, maybe this is already happening, you are only seeing the negative on some sort of situation, and you need to turn on the light. It's really the energy here is turn on the light. There's more, there's better, but you won't be able to see it if you don't believe it, because everything starts with that belief, with that hope, that dream. Some of you need to remember, right, your dreams, your visions, your ideals, or you need to transform, you need to transform some of your hopes, right? So that they can become more than hopes, they can become actual realities, or to fulfill, some of your wishes. I think that some of you need to change something, and this change might be about allowing something to go from your life, that it's not giving room for those beautiful blessings to come in. And some of you, is just this pain of separating yourself from something or someone. It could also be that you have a very some of you have a very deep inquisitive mind. Is like, but the more you search for answers, right, about things that are painful for you to explore, it's like a mixed bag between a need to explore your pain, but at the same time still feeling it so strongly that some of you might not know how to deal with this gracefully. Others of you, there might be some sort of decision that you are making. You might need to make a fast decision, that in which you might not feel like ready to do. It could be a decision to leave something or to begin something, to change something. You might be feeling or in need to do this right away, or in this urgency vibration, and you may feel displeased about it. You may not want to make decisions that have such an impact so fast. For Sagittarius, I do think that Sagittarius have here an energy of needing to watch as well their temper, but their health, because the temper for Sagittarius, they have a very fiery, aggressive, impulsive vibration during this period of time. There's a lot of tension in you that, if it's not properly released, can affect your health. It can make you feel, it can bring up some sort of pain or some sort of headaches. I really feel like your body is in focus here, Sagittarius. I think that some of you also during this period of time, though, might feel the need to be very, very, very physically active in order to feel better about yourselves, feel better about as well the direction some of your life goals are taking. I think that for some of you Sagittarius, you need to go outdoors and in nature and connect with elements that for some of you are very very soothing, right, to your physical, to physically nourish your body and your body needs. For some of you, there's a lot of body needs that are in focus. Even sexually, there's a sense of a very powerful sexual drive for some of you Sagittarius, but it might be very, how you say, like uncontrollable, like the way this sexual drive for some of you are experiencing, it might be very intense, but you might not feel like you are controlling it, and this can of course create a sense of tension because you have the tree, which is about health, longevity, roots, family as well sometimes, but it's also about things that are healthy and conducive to growth, long-term growth in our lives. So, and because you have the rider and the whip, both very impulsive sexual forces again, or intense vibrations of forward movement, it could be that again, that drive that I was talking about, you can either feel like you need to run fast or chase something fast or release something fast, or very slow. It might be like also some of you are swinging between very fast energy or very slow energy. Some of you might have some sort of breakdown as well for Sagittarius that are working like crazy, for Sagittarius that have not been taking care of themselves, for Sagittarius that have not been stopping a little bit here to smell the flowers. It could be that there's a little bit of a breakdown because I feel like your body, the energy of your physical self it's like there's a strong sense of ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs, that it's like I feel like for some of you this is so hard to describe. It's like needing to relax or needing, for example, to lay low, take it easy. But then if you sit around relaxing, you start feeling so restless that you just need to go out. But then you go out and you move and you move and you move and you feel so tired. You see, it's like this very dualistic force here. Of course, that some of you just need to find the appropriate amount of everything. And I feel like some of you have left Sagittarius energy here, are going through this because you have left a period with the coffin energy being the common force for all three of you. Maybe you have left a period where you feel like some of you have, missed on so much in life that now you just want to do everything. You want to take in every experience. And so, of course, sometimes this might have, consequences, and it might get to excess. I think that the only issue here is that some of you might be doing things that are excessive, either too much of something, too little of something else. And as well, it's time to take charge of your health. So if you have any health issue already concerning you, already bothering you, take charge now. Don't, delay situations that are important, such as your well-being. So I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.